Hey guys, my name is Techie G and I'm going to be building my first sleeper computer out of this Dell Inspiron PC. And I'm going to be putting an Intel i7 3770. This is going to be for a live show studio that I'm doing with a couple of friends. And all of this is coming out of spare parts. Alright, here's the old board. I have no idea what the specs are because I didn't research it or anything like that, but this is the board that we're going to be using. It's a Gigabyte Z77M-D3H-MVP, 8 gigabytes of RAM, figured G.Skills, as you can see, pretty decent CPU cooler for video cards because we're going to have multiple displays. I'm going to be using a GTX 970. This is the AC Active Cooling Extreme. We need a little bit of quietness in the show. For hard drives or SSD, in this case, I'm going to be using an Intel 320 series, 160 gigabyte for the OS. Just would boot faster in case something happens. We need to get back up fast. And for secondary storage, we're going to be using a Samsung 850 Pro. For now, that's the power supply I'm using. Again, just to install the installations. We got the Intel SSD. I decided not to put the Samsung 850 Pro as it's not gonna be necessary anymore. There's a 3 terabyte Western Digital. There's a EVGA GTX 970 without powered. Now the motherboard should not be able to detect the video card, and it should work in theory. But we'll see. I also can't add the front panel, these little buttons, because they come in a weird way. This comes like this, like a USB type thing. So I'm gonna have to cut the cables and make my own little jumpers, just so it works on the panel connectors right there, and that white thing right there. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm about to short circuit the motherboard. It turned on. You can see it turned on, and we got power. Awesome. So see, it does work even if you have what is this? No, that shouldn't happen. So you can see it still works with the video card inside. It sends a little power, but not enough to be able to detect, and it doesn't work. So I can still keep the video card in there because it's a pain to get it out. Because at first I have to get this out, the hard drive first, and then I'm able to take out the video card. And if I want to add it again, you see the fans trying to kick in. Enough power anyway. But yeah, I have to take the hard drive first, then take out the video card just to be able to take it out. But there's no point, so I might as well just leave it there until I get the right power supply for this. As you can see, let's see, where am I? One thing I like doing on all of my OS drives is I like having them either the first setup port or the very last one, which is setup port 5 in this case. I don't like having them in between because then it just makes it easier if you just put it on the very first one and on the very last one. That way you know where your OS is and you never have to worry about it, whether if you just plug them anywhere and then you go back in because you need to fix something, you need to troubleshoot something, you always have to follow the cable to see which setup port it goes into and whatnot. So it's just kind of a habit that I've grown into, and it's a pretty good habit if I say so myself. I'm sure some of you are gonna be asking, why are you installing on the operating system on a 160 gigabyte SSD? Well, the reason being that this computer is only going to be using for live streaming. So the only thing that's going to be installed is Windows 10 obviously the operating system, the streaming software, which we're still looking for. Well, I actually found it, but it's a little on the expensive side to get. And just the software for the audio and the drivers for the capture card, and that's it. That's the only thing that's going to be going on this computer, nothing more. So 160 is plenty for this stuff. And the external hard drive, it's going to be having all the background effects, special effects, the libraries, and that's plenty. We don't really gonna be loading it a lot of them at the same time. It's just gonna be like here, there, maybe the name of the host, the name of the co-host, and whatnot. So yes, 160 gigabyte is plenty for this particular project. So at the moment it's installing the OS, and I want to be installing the rest of the stuff, so probably make another video. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Teggy G, and I'm out.